Well, it's it's kind of crazy. It's like it's like when you are on set and you decide I'm going to eat something,
Oh,
and then you get caught. And by the way, speaking of which, a perfect example I always talk about is you eating something in a show that we did.
wait, is this in Hell Baby?
Yeah,
Oh, yeah, yeah, yeah,
I
yeah.
call movies shows
Yeah.
because we're in show business.
Yeah, we were in New Orleans doing Hell Baby, and we were filming a scene at this very famous, like, little tiny little place called Domalice's Po' Boys, where they make famous great sandwiches. But we did some scene where, why weren't you eating one? Did you just decide not to eat it?
No, so like right, the idea was like in the middle of this like action movie horror film, like we all take a break to eat a po' boy, and then the movie just kind of stops as we all just are like,
Yeah, they
oh,
had the
like we're
camera.
just
They had the camera like
enjoying it.
circling around the outside of the table, and we're just going, oh, mom,
Mm.
mom.
And we're just, and it's like the movie stops to watch us enjoy a po' boy. And when we got there, it was a real working restaurant, and they asked us like, "What do you want to eat?"
Oh yeah.
And everyone suggested it, and like I said, I'll take the shrimp one,
Uh,
because I felt like shrimp after a while would be lighter than most other po' boy
yeah,
options.
yeah.
But you said
I think I took the roast beef one.
roast beef.
I think I ate, because when you're shooting, you have to do it over and over and over from a million
Yes.
a million different angles to cover all of the different angles. And so I think I ate like 10 of them or
Well,
something.
because you also did something, and this is how I eat in movies and TV gingerly. I just like little
Yeah,
bite,
I
I
didn't do
go, and I
that.
really enjoyed the But you, and it was hilarious, you're like,
Uh,
hunk, and you are taking giant ass bites, and the
yeah.
camera's running, so you gotta swallow it. You just can't spit it.
I
And
had
I
to,
was watching it going like, this is really funny, but this is take two.
oh,
And we did that scene for like 2 hours.
I remember after that going outside and feeling like I had to throw up, but not being able to throw up because
Oh,
it's just I was just so
yeah.
full. It was like Monty Python, just like, oh, I couldn't eat another bite. But
And
anyway,
by the way,
well,
people go, well, what about a spit bucket? That's what I'm saying. You couldn't, there wasn't time for it because the camera's running. It's a oneer. You can't just like take a bite and spit it out like that.
yeah, it was
There's
like one
certain
shot,
things you
and
have
then
to
we were
eat.
also like we were telling a
Talking,
story or something
yeah.
like that. Yeah, we had to eat it.
By the
Oh,
way, it always makes me think of this other thing that I remember, which is on Two and a Half Men. They'd always be eating pizza, but because they wanted to avoid eating pizza on
uh-huh.
camera and having that same issue,
Yeah,
they would always use a fork and a knife to eat pizza, very much like Sylvester Stallone as Cobra in the great film Cobra, or his name is Cobretti, I guess. But yeah, and it was like, but people get away with it, and so whenever I watch stuff, I'm always I'm always clocking the eating. I'm always clocking how people are barely eating, twirling their fork,
yeah.
putting it down, not coming back with it. That's truly the art.